Chris Fowler in our ESPN2 studio.
And Patrick and a special guest, Novak Djokovic. You see numbers 2, 3, and 6 in the rankings, already through to the quarterfinals, all beating Spaniards. Novak took out Nicolas Almagro in straight sets earlier. Sets up a very tasty quarterfinal with Tomas Berdych. We'll talk about that in a second, Novak. But I want to start with your serving because it's been a big story. You got to the quarterfinals last year, even though you were broken 10 times. Talk about the process of improving the serve. It's been dominant so far here this year.
I think this match against Almagro has been the best serve so far in the tournament, and it's great to see that I can use that segment of my game better and better as the tournament goes on. I've been working really hard on it in the last 10 months of the. I knew I was struggling, and everybody was talking about my serve, my movement. Why did I change? I didn't change it on purpose. That was the thing. It was all mental, and I was just trying to come back to the old movement, and that's what I did. Now I'm going more for precision, and power is coming back by itself.
It looked like you got a little more elbow bend. Of course, we're analyzing your serve, but is that something that you were able to, in the little time you have in the off season, to really spend a little more time working on it?
Yes, definitely. Well, it's been a long process. Mm-hmm. I've been questioned a lot about my serve in the last 12 months. Obviously, why did I change? When will it come back? I knew it's not going to come overnight, so it takes a while. I was aware of it, and I was patient. I knew that the hard work will pay off, and yes, definitely the elbow is something that I've been working on very hard.
You were given a violation for coaching today.
Yeah.
The chair umpire thought that you were getting coaching from Marian Vita. Not so, you said in your...
Ridiculous.
Nobody ever coached.
Come on.
Box, come on. Right.
No, to be honest, there was no any intention of me asking for advice from my coach. And okay, maybe he did show me some signals of how I should hit my forehand because I made a mistake. It was more like from the frustration I looked back to my box. And, maybe the umpire was right to give me a call violation for that. But I think that it was wrong because he should have told me, he should have given me a pre-warning. He should listen. You're too slow, or your coach is giving you signals that he shouldn't do. It's against the rules. I would say, yeah, no problem. Next time he does it, you give me a warning, but not right away. That's why I think it wasn't the right time.
Not to put any pressure on it, not that you care what I think, but I picked you to win this tournament at the start of the tournment, and one of the reasons I did that, no problem, is that I think winning the Davis Cup for you and your country with so much pressure on you was such a monumental accomplishment for you and your country that I think you're playing a little more relaxed, and you also seem to be having a little more fun now back on the tennis court, which you brought when you first came on the tour. So can you talk a little bit about how your life has changed since your country won the Davis Cup?
Well, it's been a process of learning, gaining experience every day playing on the tour. As you said, it's been fun has been a part of my personality. Just enjoying tennis, enjoying on and off the court activities, and I've been through a one period of the time, let's say around end of 2009, 2010, where I faced situations I never faced before, defending a Grand Slam title, defending a title. Right. I have never faced that feeling before, so it wasn't easy, but I managed to get the best out of it, that experience, and I've been through that mental crisis, if you can call it, as everybody else goes through, and now I feel stronger and fresher than ever.
Here's a look at the Davis Cup against France.
Great memories.
Pressure. That was the fourth rubber.
Yes.
Forced the decisive one, which he won. Oh no!
Here goes the hair.
Oh my God! I hope my mother doesn't see this.
I'm sure she was very thrown back just fine. Now Tomas Berdych in the next round. He got you at Wimbledon. He blasted his power game. That's the only time he's beaten you in the 5 meetings. What will decide that match?
We have played a couple of very important matches in the last 7-8 months. One was semifinals in Wimbledon, where I was really disappointed I lost that match because I could feel that I'm playing well. I could feel that I could feel my first finals of Wimbledon. But all credit to him, he played great. I think he had the best year and a half of his career, and he's hitting the ball well. Now he's moving well. He's making less unforced errors. Big serve as always. He's one of the best players in the world, definitely. This is his favorite surface. This is where he loves to play. I see no favorites in the match. Last 2 times I won against him in Davis Cup semi-final, and in Masters it was all indoors. So now it's different conditions. So, you know, hopefully I can play as well as I did in today's match.
That was a huge pressure match for you in the Davis Cup, because you were down 2-1 and you had to win that match to keep your hopes alive, and you were in trouble in that match for a little bit too.
Yes, I was. You know, I came back actually on Wednesday from the US Open final. We finished very late, and the earliest I could come there was Wednesday, and I could not play Friday. Saturday I played a doubles match. On Sunday I didn't sleep up till 5 in the morning. Wow. So it was, and then we played a match at 12 or 1. So it was all, you know, I didn't feel great, but you know, I came up. I think the energy that crowd gave me took me to the victory, and you know, this is something maybe I can rely on even here in this tournament.
Your great defensive skills often force opponents to go for a lot and make errors. You mentioned you've noticed that Berdych is not making many. He was going through entire sets, maybe one unforced error. What can you do if he's in that kind of a role and not making mistakes?
Well, you know, I got to put him out of his comfort zone. As he will try to do the same thing with me. I have to serve well. Last 2 matches that I won against him, I was serving well. So I gotta get some free points out of my serve. Try to release pressure out of my service games, and then, you know, then try to use the opportunities. And I'm sure there's gonna be only a few of those.
I'm gonna show a piece of tape when our analysts looked at some of your on-court talents and really kind of broke it down. And we said we'll play it in the
speaker. We think you're gonna like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Djokovic is breathing very heavily.
Is Djokovic feeling the heat? He's moving a little more slowly.
The body language of Djokovic, walking very gingerly. Very hot conditions on the court.
He made it! Oh, amazing from Djokovic.
I'm so impressed by Djokovic, how he just keeps his composure.
Novak Djokovic. Wow.
Aussie Kim Johnson. That's a good partner to have.
I love this one. You guys did a great job.
You like the breakdown of the movement out there? You like
yeah, she hurt my back. I didn't know. It's a different movement. No, I'm kidding. It's different moves. I had a lot of fun, you know. Actually, my girlfriend didn't like that. But anyway,
I
stick with the racket. Stick with the racket, you know. It's better.
Are you a novice at that, or do you have experience doing ballroom dancing?
It's the first time I did the cha-cha-cha moves and things like that. So, yeah.
Did you do any of those moves after you guys won the Davis Cup? I know you had big celebrations.
We shaved our heads and we did every single move that you can imagine, and the celebrations for 2 nights.
I'm sure.
Well, it's not going to be a waltz in the next round, but wish you best of luck against Berdych, Novak Djokovic into the quarterfinals, and thanks for your time and for your personality. We appreciate it. Back live after this.